Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jagat, and I welcome you all on the behalf of Shri Aurobindo Society. So, this is a series where I share with you some of the great innovative ideas given by the teachers of different states. So, this is the week where we are sharing with you ideas of the teachers who belong from Karnataka. So the ideas, all the ideas are coming from Karnataka live in this live session, which I'm going to share with you. So before that, let's have some small conversation which teachers have some questions always like, sir, how we can submit our innovative idea. You come every day and share innovative ideas of other teachers. We also want to share our innovative idea with you, and we also want to share what we do in our school like other teachers. So for them, I want to share some information, and some of the information I will share with you at the end of the session. So if you want to share your innovative ideas, so our website is www.ziei.com. So this is our website. Once you just open this website, you will see one pop-up, submit your innovative idea. There you can submit your idea, and there are some parameters to share your innovative idea. So what are those parameters? If you want to know more about it, you can continue with our session. At the end of the session, I will answer your all the questions and your all the queries which are related to our today's innovative ideas or any other day's innovative idea. Any problem which you are facing in the school, any innovation, any if you have done something good in your school, so you can share that your experience also with us. And all the experience, just feel free to talk to me, and you can share your any experience with me at the end of the session. I'll give you a chance. If you're watching me on the Zoom, so you can ask me directly your question, you can talk to me directly, and you will find the pop-up, you will find the link also of our Zoom app in the Facebook comment also just in some time. So you can just go there and come in our Zoom, in our live session on the Zoom app or in the Facebook. And if you are watching us right now on the Facebook, so you can comment your question, you can ask your query, you can share your experience, you can tell that how you want a session. And all the weeks, every week, we share with you some of the ideas from different states. So this is the last case study of Karnataka's book. So from tomorrow, we will start with you a new book. And so you can come tomorrow. So 11 to 12 in Hindi and 1 to 2 in afternoon. So you can watch all the innovative ideas. You can listen to all the innovative ideas in English. And you can ask your any question related to our any program. I would love to answer your all the questions. So now let's begin. And our today's case study, the name is improving attendance. So yes, once you hear this word improving attendance, in your mind it comes that yes, this is a major problem in schools, that there are students, they come very less in the school. So they take a lot of leaves, and they do not feel to come in the school, and they try to hide themselves from the schools. Not even from the schools, sometimes from the teachers also. We see when the teacher is walking on in market, so if any student sees, so he tries to hide himself from the teacher. So what can be the reason behind it? We will talk about it. And you teachers must have faced it. I'm not talking about every teacher is like this. I'm talking very small number of situations are like this sometimes. So these are the experiences which I'm sharing with you, which teachers have told me. So our program name is ZIIEI, Zero Investment Innovation for Education Initiatives. So all the ideas are going to be on the like zero based, zero investment based. So you are not going to spend any money. We are going to use the resources which are available in the school, or very minimal investment like 10 to 20 rupees, which I believe all the teachers can afford once in a month. So yes, so now let's talk about our today's this case study, improving attendance. So before that, we should talk for some time about, or we should have conversation about this improving attendance. So you tell me in the comment box that what kind of problems you face while you go to school and you see the schools, students are not coming to the school, and what solution do you create? You can share with me. And today you can listen to these innovative ideas also, which are given by the teachers. First, I'll share with you the name also of the teachers. So Rekha ji from Udupai, and the teacher has made, and Lata Kumari ji and Asha and Pushpavati Kale, and they are from Vijayapur. So these are the teachers who have made these innovative ideas and shared with us all their innovative ideas. So improving attendance, as we know that this is a major problem in schools, that students do not come to the school. And when we go to meet their parents that you are not sending your schools, then we hear a lot of excuses from the parents that this is the reason, that is the reason, so many reasons. But I believe there is education is most important over all the excuses. There can be so many reasons, but no reason is stronger than education. We all need to be educated. We all need to know about our country. We all need to know that how to understand things which are available in our surroundings. And education helps us the best to understand the human beings, understand the education, understand the way how the world works. So education helps you to do all these things. So in the same sequence, our first innovative idea is holding the flag. So holding the flag, and as I always say that everybody loves appreciations. You also love appreciations. I also love appreciations. So on students also. So there are so many students, they love to be appreciated. And once we appreciate them, they feel good and we see always better result in them. We see always better experiences, better performance in those students once we appreciate them. So in this innovative idea, so what happens, the name of the idea is holding the flag. So the students are going to hold the flag in their hand. How? And let's understand this. So what happens in this innovative idea? So teacher comes in the assembly, and especially principal, if available in the school, so principal comes in the assembly and shares with all the students, from today onwards, we are going to have one activity in the school which will be done on the weekly basis or on a monthly basis. So we are not going to do this on everyday basis. We can do this on a monthly or on a weekly basis. If you feel that you can do this on a week every day, so that is a better thing. So you can do this on everyday basis as well. So what happens? So teacher shares with all the students, we are going to give you the one flag to your class, which will recognize your class as like how good your class is in terms of attendance. How many students come in the class from your school, from your class. So like what happens, so there are three flags majorly. One is the red, yellow and green. These are the three flags which authority, which teacher or principals they brings in the school, or they can ask students also to make, teachers can give them colors and the papers, and then they can create by their own these three flags. And after that what happens, so teacher, the principal explains to the assembly that the red flag is for those classes, in that classes the very students are coming very less. It means very low attendance percentage in the class. For an example, if there are 10 classes in the school, so if there is any class, like for an example, if seventh class is there, which is coming very less in the school, so that the students are coming very less, so the seventh class will get the red flag. And if there is any class which is coming averagely like 70 or 60, 50 kind of percentage is there of attendance in the school or in the classroom, so they will get yellow flag. So they will do like this with the yellow flag. They will just move that in the air. And the last one is the green flag. So green flag is there for those classes, the classes who are coming, the students are coming regularly in the school. They have very good percentage of attendance. So after that, what happens? Teacher, principal shares with all the students. Then teacher motivates all the students that you all have to come regular. So we can see that what is the attendance percentage in the school of your class. So students try their best to come in the school, and after that what happens, so once the teacher gives the flag to the monitor of the class in the assembly that this is the class which is coming regularly in the school, or the students are present in the classroom. So the So the students come in front of everyone. He comes on the stage and shows the green flag and tells the class that I'm from this class and we have got this day or this week or this month this green flag because our attendance, the students who are regular, our attendance percentage is highest in the school. We were coming the most. In the same sequence, the monitor of any class who were average, so they have a yellow flag in their hand, and the class which was the below average, which was the students who were coming very less in the school, they have a red flag in their hand. So like this, all the students have a responsibility of each other. They try to bring their friends in the school that because you are not coming to the school, we are getting the red flag, and we anyhow our class wants to get the green flag anyhow in this week or in this month. So like these teachers, the class teachers are also so much motivated, and he motivates our everyday students. The students, please, you have to come every day to get the green flag in the school or in the classroom. If you do not come to the class every day, then we will lose this flag or we will not get it. So all the students also feel motivated. They try their best to come in the school. And we all know that what is the benefit when students come in the classroom. So once a famous person said this quote also, that it is not necessary to be very engaging in the classroom, but it is very necessary that you come every day to the class. So it's very simple that if your student is not a fast learner, if he's a slow learner, but the best thing is he comes every day to the school, you will see the huge improvement in that student. We will see the better performance of that student. So like regularity can make a student a perfect man for the society or for the school. So we all should be regular ones, which we are doing in the school. If we are in the classroom and we are a student, we all should be regular. We should come every day. So like this teachers motivates everybody, all the students. The students also come. They come in the groups also that they can, so they don't miss their any friend. And they sometimes what happens if there is a group of 5 students and there is one student Rahul, and Rahul takes a lot of leaves. He doesn't come to the school. Because of that, the class percentage, the percentage of the attendance is going very low. It is going below the average at the time. So other students motivate that Rahul, that please come to the school. You are not coming to the school because of that. Our class attendance percentage is going very down. Because of that, we are getting yellow flag, or we are getting the red flag because of that. So please come to the school so we can get the green flag. And like this, and at the end, once after a year, the class which got the most green flag, so principal motivates them, claps for them, everybody claps for them, and shows, and they applaud for that class, and she tells that how this class was so initial, the class was so active, all the students were coming to the school, and they motivate them. So once they go to the next session next year in another class, so they still motivated, and it becomes their habit after some time that they come to this class every day. So as we all know that this is very simple logic. Once we do any activity every day, it becomes a part of our life. It becomes a habit. So once students have this good habit that they come to the school every day, so after some time, after some months, I'm not saying even days. So let's assume that if it takes 6 months, and if for 6 months students are trying to come in the school, it becomes their habit to go every day in the school. So this is how we can take the benefit of this innovative idea, holding the flag, and we can see the better the performance of his classrooms, and we can see the students coming regular to the schools. So this is how we implement this innovative idea. Now let's go to the next innovative idea. And before that, I have some information to share with you with all of you teachers. So we all know that there are so many empty periods in our classrooms. So sometimes teachers are absent, and generally there are 7 to 8 periods in all the classes in a school time. So sometimes there are situations when any period is empty, teacher is not there, or teacher is busy in another work, so all the students are free. So what we can do in that time, how we can utilize that time, we can engage all the students, and the students will feel to come in the school. So what we can do this, we will understand that in our next innovative idea. The name is daily activity. So once we start this daily activity, you can also share with me if you do something like that to engage all the students in the classroom or in the school campus. So now let's talk about this, our next innovative idea named daily activity. So in daily activity, what happens? So teacher observed, the teacher name is Lalita Kumari from Udupi. So teacher observed that in my class that sometime when I'm not present in my class, so students start feeling bored, and when they start feeling bored, they start doing very different activities in the classroom. Sometimes students are fighting. Sometimes there are some other situations, so many different scenarios. Students are not studying, even they're not involved in different activity, they're not involved in any activity. So teacher thought, what I can do if I'm not present in the class, how can I take help of other teachers who are available in the school at the same time? So teacher innovated this idea. What teacher did, so teacher made one period that, so they can use that if any period is empty in the classroom. So all the students, the first teacher came in the classroom and explained that if any period is empty in the classroom, so what we all are going to do, we all students are going to do, we are going to do some extracurricular activities. So we are not talking about academic activities right now, because the here our main motive is to engage our all the students in the classroom. Once students are so much of they are engaged so much in the classroom, they feel motivated to come in the school, they love to come in the school. So here teachers main motive is to engage all the students in fun learn activities and bring them to the school every day. So what happens in this, teacher takes help of other teachers also, that once I'm not available, or if you are not available in the school, how we are going to utilize the empty period. So what happens in this, teacher tells all the students, once you're in a period empty, if you have any empty period which is free, no teacher is there, you don't have any subject in that, so what we are going to do, we are going to do any extracurricular activity. In extracurricular activity, teacher asks students that what you want to do, students, in this period of time. So the students are there, they have discussions, that they talk to each other. Some students say that we want to learn music, some say that we want to go for art and craft, some say we want to do for dance, and so on. There are so many different suggestions are given by the students. Once teacher collects all the suggestions, and after that the final decision will be taken by the teacher only. And like this, all the students also feel that yes, a teacher has asked their decision, their suggestion, and then they are taking decision. So teacher decides anything, any extracurricular activity. For example, if teacher has taken art and craft, so in art and craft, what will happen? So the teacher will come in the class, and teacher will start uh, sharing with all the students. So the students, you have this time, and right now you have to do something. Show me the art and craft, that how good art and craft in this period you can make good crafts, and you can show your art. So teacher provides them all the resources which are available in the school: color, pens, pencils, papers, thick papers, light papers, all the papers which the students require. So all the students get busy. That in that period, every group want to make very beautiful art and craft, something like that. So all the students will enjoy that, and everybody is busy so on at that time. So at once the period is over, teacher sees that who has made the most beautiful one. So teacher appreciates everyone, but chooses one student who has made the best one. And after that, teacher asks the student, how have you made it? So the student tells everybody that how the procedure to make that art, and then he shares with everyone. And next day it can be a music class. So students are trying to sing, they are understanding the music, how to sing that, how to understand any lyrics, how to write lyrics. There can be so many things which can be learned related to music. And next day it can be dancing. All the students are preparing dance, they are learning dance. So if there is any program in the school, so all the students can come, and they can they can dance or they can show their performance. They can learn new things. They can teach new things to other students also. So like this, teacher implements this, and after that, when teacher sees the students are taking interest, so teacher gives them some homework also. So students, that your next, your tomorrow, your fourth period is empty, your period is free. So in that period, what we are going to do, we are going to learn about the dance, and you students are going to prepare something from your home, and it can be any moves of the dance, it can be any new dance, any cultural dance, or any dance from any state according to the region. It varies according to the region. If you are the teacher from the South India, so the student can learn about the South. If not, then East. Any religion based, any region based dance can be learned in the and that period also. So the students come from the house, and after learning that, after preparing that, and or next day it can be any other activity, game can be there, football can be there, cricket can be there. There can be thousands of activities which can be done once the period is empty. So every time they have something new, so they also feel excited that tomorrow we are going to play this game, or it can be surprise also. If teacher sees that all the students, once they know that tomorrow is this activity, so they don't feel to come in the school. So teacher can make it surprise that tomorrow we are going to do one activity, and that is surprise. You all have to come in the school, and then you will come to know what activity we are going to do in the school. So this is how this daily activity works, and the teacher also gets the better result, and students start coming to the school and they learn new things. And the teacher also feels good. Teacher comes with a smile in the class. All the students have a great smile on their face once they see the teacher. Yes, my favorite teacher has come. Now we are going to do any activity in the school. So this is how all the students enjoy the class, enjoy the session in the school, and they try best to come in the school. If there is any marriage, and if the teacher plays so interesting activities in the school, I guarantee you the student can say at his home that today, tomorrow, I don't want to go to marriage. I have go to the school because there is one activity, we are going to learn about it, or we are going to show our performance in that activity. So this scenario can also happen with the teachers, and I believe at the most happy person will be the teacher, because of the hard work of the teacher. This had happened that the student is requesting parents that he wants to go to the school tomorrow, not in the marriage, which is in the society or anywhere else. So this was the activity. And at the same time, when we talk about the students, we should talk about the parents also, how we can bring parents to the school. We all know that parents meeting is the time when the teacher feels so tensed. So in the parents meeting, most of the schools, we have seen that teacher shares their experience with us that, sir, I face this problem. The parents do not come to the school. So how we can engage the parents, because parents should know how their child is performing in the school, what is the performance, what school is doing something new, what is happening in the school. So parents should have this information anyhow, but parents are not coming to the school. So our next innovative idea is based on this situation only. We will know that how we can bring the parents to the school. The next is meeting the parents. So meeting the parents, this is our next innovative idea. The name of the teacher is uh, Pushpa Kale from Vijaypur. So ma'am, she who has shared this innovative idea. So meeting the parents, and as we know that there are so many parents, they do not come to the school. Why I'm saying so many? Because teachers share their experience. If we have 100 students in our school, so hardly 20 to 30 parents come to the school. Rest of 30 to 60 parents, they do not come to the school. They have always some excuses that we cannot come, we don't have time. And sometimes this is truth also, that there are some parents, they cannot come to the school because they are daily workers, they earn every day, and they eat like that. So let's understand this, that how we can bring those parents also to the school, and we can engage them in our this meeting the parents. So now the first fear for the parents is that what will happen? I will go to the school, and in once what will happen? Teacher will come there. Teacher will start complaining about my child. The teacher will tell, my your son is doing this. He made this mistake. He made that mistake, and this activity will happen. So parents think that why should I go to the school every time there is the same activity, the same experience which I there is the same experience which I always observe, that parents come and they tell such kind of things in the school. So what parents can enjoy, what parents can gain knowledge about that. So let's understand this. So in this activity, what happens? So there are teachers, they share with all the parents in writing in the notebook, in the daily diary of the student, that on that day it can be done on the 1 week before, 10 days before, fortnight before, with the share. This is sharing this information with the parents, that on next second Saturday we are going to have some activities with the parents. Not like we are not here, we will not write that we are going to share the performance of your child. We'll share, we are going to do some activities in the school which can be done with the parents only. And like this, teacher shares with the daily diary, SMS, any resource which they can share this information with the parents. So like this, all the teacher tries the best, their level best. In the starting, we all know we have to do some a little hard work to bring parents. Once they come to the school, I believe next time all the parents are going to come. So teacher shares with all the parents that this is how you have to come. We are going to do some activities. We are going to learn. We are going to enjoy in the school. And all the parents, you are going to feel good about this day. So now all the parents come in the school, and this they want to see, because this was advertised very on very good level, that you parents have to come in school anyhow. So like this, all the parents come in the school, and after that, only for 1 hour, only, or normally what happens in parents meeting, we sometimes share with 3 hours, 4 hours, 1 hour, 1 hour, half an hour. For this time of period, we share with the parents with the performance report of the student. So in this, teacher tells that today we are not going to talk about only about your child. We will have some small information. So for 1 hour, teacher talks about the child, and after 1 hour, the real game begins. So teacher shares with all the parents that today we are going to have some activities. So get ready, parents, that today we are going to have lemon and spoon race, and some other activities in the school, like different games. It can be quiz competition, that we are going to have a quiz competition in the school, and you parents are going to participate in that. So in quiz competition, it can be general knowledge, it can be related to their child, that what is the favorite food of your child. So child is sitting there, if the parent tells any food, so child will tell the right answer, that what is the right answer, does parents know about it. So after that, and some another questions in the daily and in this and the quiz competition, and after that, lemon and spoon race, and we all enjoy that. Yes, we cannot deny this thing, that when we have a lemon, we have a spoon in our mouth, and we keep the lemon there. We all enjoy this activity. We all love to run. Parents also feel good when they do this activity, or we can do some acting activities also, like dumb shell arts we can play, and etc. So teachers have a lot of games to play in the school with the parents, even the parents. And like this, we can involve the students also in this, that now there is a acting, and the parents and the child, they both have to do. So the child will behave, act like a mother, and the daughter will act like a mother. So like this, all the such kind of games can be played, and after playing for some time, so the teacher shares the tomorrow next time, and teacher shares some more information also. This is additional. The teacher shares the government, the information which is given by the government, some offers and some news is that which teachers can, which parents can take the benefits. Like in Uttar Pradesh, I remember there was a scheme that government was giving bicycle to all the other BPL card holders, that so they can get bicycle, they can take the benefit without investing any money. So such kind of information can be provided to the parents also. So this was the activity, and this was the my time to share with you the innovative ideas. So now this is your time, teachers, that you can share your innovative idea with me in the comment box on the Facebook, or you can ask me directly on the Zoom app. And if you want to ask any question, please unmute your mic and then you can share. I will share with you the parameters to share your innovative idea. But and before that, if you have any question, please feel free to ask me. You can just unmute your mic and then ask me anything, and it is completely your choice what you want to ask. I would love to answer your all the questions. So do we have some teachers? I see there are some teachers who are connected with us. So if you have any confusion, you can ask me. Till then, I'm sharing with you the parameters how you can share. Again, I'm sharing the if you want to share your innovative idea with us. So our website is www.ziei.com, which you will find in the chat box also of the Zoom app or in the comment box of Facebook. So this is our website. Once you go to this website, you will see one pop up on the screen, and that will be submit your idea, and then you can submit your innovative idea there. And it is not there's no mandatory that you should send only share one innovative idea. As many as ideas you have that you are implementing in your school, you can share your innovative ideas. Let's understand first what is innovative idea. For an example, that there was a student in your school, teachers, and you can share your innovative idea in Hindi also with me. If you are अगर आप सभी हिंदी में भी मेरे साथ बताना चाहते हैं अपने 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 आइडियाज को, आप मुझसे हिंदी में भी बिल्कुल शेयर कर सकते हैं. So if you have any student in the school, and this is just an example, and the student is a slow learner, he is not a fast learner, so he does not understand things so quickly. So at that time you invented something new, you did something new with the student, you tried something new to make that student understand about that topic, and that really worked. So it can be an innovative idea. For an example, if you belong to any area where girls do not come to the school, so you did something, you did a great work that girls started coming to the school. You made their parents understand about it, that how girls education is very important. So they started sending their child. This is an innovative idea. So the thing which is helping the other, your fellow teachers, students, school campus, community, anybody, that is an innovative idea. So our first parameter is that your idea should be based on zero investment. As this is our program name, ZIII, Zero Investment Innovation for Education Initiative. So your idea should be based on zero investment, and minimal investment 10 to 20 rupees, 50 rupees also come. It comes somehow in the zero investment only. And the second is your idea should be documented. So you can write your innovative ideas, so we can share with you with other teachers in the booklet like that. So this is the booklet of Karnataka, and as you see, there is a sign of Karnataka's state as well. So we share such books. We make such books like this, which we share with all teachers, and all the ideas are written like that with the photos. So the next is that your idea should be implemented already. So the idea which you are sharing with us, that you have implemented that idea in the school, and you have some small proofs like pictures, or you can provide pictures even after some time while implementing that. That also works so fine. And some other some one more criteria, as I shared with you, that there should be any benefit of that innovative idea. Bringing girls to the school, making better learning experience, improving attendance, or any other benefit is necessary. So this is what about our program. And let's see, there are some teachers on the Facebook. They're saying nice, good afternoon. Good afternoon everyone. And so now any teacher who would like to share their experience? So now I believe there is no teacher, and there's no confusion also. There are some teachers I see who are connected with us, and I believe there is no confusion. All the innovative ideas are, you have understood very well. So I will meet you tomorrow with new, new case study of a new state tomorrow, and I'll share with you some other innovative ideas given by the teachers of a different state. So everyone, let's meet tomorrow. With till then, have a great day. Bye bye.